Hi, my name is Kimberly Glasgow, and I run a unit. I'm a manager, and I run a unit at Unity General Hospital. At the very moment, I have some issues happening within my unit. I have staff members that are burnt out. Is also conflict among the staff members. I have patients that are complaining about the service that is being given to them by the staff members, as well as there being an issue with patient information being spoken about outside of the patient room, and patients being spoken about in a very negative way with staff members and patients and family of patients hearing that. I also have a new rollout happening with health information systems rollout happening very soon, and some of the staff are not really down for that, not happy about that. And I also have a budget that is currently shrinking. So just from that, you can just see I have a lot going on right now. My unit is not we're not together, and that means change needs to happen. And this is where I come in and I do my part as a manager to see what I can do right, what needs to change. And with that, I have five concepts that I hope that will enact change. One is how I lead. So I want to use two leadership theories, which is servant and transformational. What I want for my employees to do is to be able to grow and develop in their role, right? They need to be able to do that, but I need to be able to help them grow and develop in their role, which means I need to be able to prioritize their well-being and their needs while within that role. I need to be able to inspire change, right? I know for myself that I can accept change, but not everyone else can. I need to be able to have my employees be able to be able to have them accept change as well, because it is going to happen. There's no way around it. We can't jump over and whatnot. It's gonna come, especially in this industry that we're in healthcare. Changes are always happening. We need to be able to accept it and to understand it. Well, let me actually let's there. Okay, great. So also, there's another thing. Second concept, emotional intelligence, right? I have to be able to manage my own feelings as well as my employees. Not everyone's gonna have a great day at work. I'm not gonna always have a great day at work. I'm not gonna always wake up in a happy mood, and I assume the same for my employees as well. But I need to be able to manage that when I walk through those doors and do my job. They also need to do that as well. And that's where I come in to help that, right? I also want to build strong relationships in the workplace with my not just with me to my staff members, but also with my staff members to other staff members to themselves, to each other, right? Being able using emotional intelligence, using EI, um, I believe will help me do so, right? Also to help cultivate strong teamwork and conflict resolution. Because as I mentioned before, there's conflict going on between my staff members. And when there's conflict, there's often, oh, I want to say, a decline in um, staff morale, right? We don't, when there's conflict, it's going to hurt the patients, right? We need to be able to work together, work as a team, because in this industry that we're in healthcare, right, there's no I in team. All right. We need to be able to work together. Okay. Management and motivation, right? We're all motivated by something. Okay. For some people, that motivation comes in the form of extrinsic rewards, which would be money benefits. So money would be a higher pay, would be a bonus, would be stock options, benefits. You have paid time off, um, you have vacations, that flexible schedules, stuff like that. Intrinsic, which is it's more internal, right? It's internal. It's feeling good about the job, right? That I can't give to my employees, to my staff members. So what I plan on doing is constantly praising them for the job that they do, right? Recognizing their progress, recognizing their work, right? Um, I see what you're doing. I see your work. I see how you act within your role, and great job. I'm proud of you. I see you. You're doing amazing. Keep up the good work. My hope is that me, saying what I'm saying, saying what I just said, um, recognizing them in their work would create a higher satisfaction in their roles. So I plan on using, so I want to use, um, I want to see, I want to see where our strengths are, where our weaknesses are. I want to see where we can grow and identify our threats, right? So we're strong in this one area, maybe these two areas, great. There's a weakness here. Okay, well, at least we identified what the weakness is, but we have opportunities to grow. We have opportunities to grow. Here's a place where we can grow, right? It's a weakness, but we can grow. And the threats. For me, the threat is the urgent care opening down the block and patients wanting to go over there instead of just coming here, right? That's an issue because if we don't have any patients, we don't have a job. Okay. So using the SWOT analysis, I can be able to, use that and um, identify our strengths, become strong as an organ, uh, organization, and become more successful. Okay. And budgets. So as I mentioned in the very beginning, our budget is shrinking. It shouldn't be shrinking. All right. So I want to see where exactly that money is going. We spend money on a lot of things, a lot of supplies, right? As we do, we need that. We need supplies in order to treat our patients, right? But we need to like to see exactly what's going on. Do we have unpaid bills from patients or from the insurance companies? Do we have too many supplies? Maybe we're buying too many things of too many we have a large inventory of things that we don't exactly need too much of. Because if we keep going the way we're going, in the future, the budget just won't look right. And using this concept, using budgeting, right, we can be able to allocate the money where it needs to be and be able to provide quality patient care. Hopefully, using all five of those concepts, I can be able to have a more successful organization, right? I'll be able to have staff that are not burnt out, that are happy to be where they are, that are satisfied in what they do, and are happy to come and do what they do, right? I have patients who come to us for help and leaves satisfied with the work that we have done for the care that we give to them because you don't want because put yourself in their shoes. You don't want to go to a hospital, go to a healthcare service or organization and leave not feeling satisfied, not feeling like they did what they could do, feeling like I wasn't listened to. We want to be able to provide care that is satisfactory. Right, a budget. We want to have a budget that's satisfactory as well. We don't want a budget that is shrinking. Our budget is shrinking, that's an issue. right? So, this is an issue, right? And using those concepts, I hope, I really do hope that our my unit, my organization, this hospital will be in a better place. Okay, so